Showing up can be tough. The struggle is real. The struggle of showing up and why it's important. Have you ever found yourself, after you've said you're going to do something, have you ever found yourself saying, man, why did I accept to do this thing? Right? Why did I accept to do this thing? This is the dilemma I'm in right now. I took a challenge, a 365 challenge, whereby I'm supposed to be shooting a video every single day. And now on a day like this, I didn't want to shoot a video because I have a few things that I wanted to finish, and shooting a video just wasn't the priority. So now I have to ask you, have you ever found yourself finding it hard to show up? Have you ever found yourself struggling with saying, hey, I don't want to do this thing today, or I do not want to show up today, right? This is a real struggle. Most people suffer from it. I'm suffering from it right now. Anyway, so I didn't want to shoot this video because I had a few things on my plate that were of priority and importance to finish, but I just have to keep going. I have to shoot every single day. Now, I'll tell you, I have this book that I've been reading, and I want to read a section here. This section is going to explain why I decided to shoot this video, even though I didn't want to, right? So it goes like this. It says, a skilled hypnotist may suggest to one of his students in the hypnotic state that his back itches, or to another that his nose is bleeding, to another that he is a marble statue, to another that he is freezing and the temperature is below zero. Each one will follow out the line of his particular suggestion, totally oblivious to all his surroundings which do not pertain to his idea. Now, what they're saying here is that a hypnotist will have a subject, and whatever they tell their subject to do, the subject will believe and will do. Now, how does this work? This basically means that the hypnotist is going to take control of your subconscious mind. And as we know from the previous video, as I talked about, that your subconscious mind will always comply to whatever you tell it to do. If you tell yourself that it's rainy and you're cold, you're going to think it's rainy and it's cold, even though it's warm and hot, right? Now, this is how a lot of people who are in harsh conditions are able to overcome situations like this, because they convince their subconscious mind that they are okay, that they're doing well, and that they do not need to worry about anything else, right? So what this paragraph is basically saying, that the hypnotist can tell you that you're itching, your back is itching, that you're feeling cold even though it's warm, and they can tell you that, hey, you are sick today even though you're not sick, and you will believe it, and you'll start feeling sick and manifesting all these signs of sickness, or start shivering when they tell you you're cold. Now, he goes on to say, this simple illustration portrays clearly the difference between your conscious reasoning mind and your subconscious mind, which is impersonal, non-selective, and accepts as true whatever your conscious mind believes to be true, right? Now, your subconscious mind will accept and believe whatever you tell it to believe. How does this apply today? Now, I was talking about the struggles of not wanting to shoot this video today, right? I wanted to focus on other things instead. But as I say that, I really want to stay consistent and try to shoot a video every single day and keep up with this promise that I've made to myself. And Isaac did this thing too. Just keep up with this promise and see how far I can push it. Am I going to be able to shoot a video every single day, 365? Maybe, but I'll do the best that I can to be able to try and shoot every single day. Now, the passage, this paragraph that I just read, how does that relate to this struggle? As we know, the brain complies to whatever we tell it. Like I said, I didn't want to shoot this video today, but knowing what the subconscious mind is, I can simply tell my subconscious mind that, hey, I don't want to shoot this video today, but this has to be done, right? It has to be done because I have the time to do it. I believe I can do it, and it has to be done because at the end of it, it's going to be worth it, right? So by telling myself that I'm able to do it, that I should do it, and that I have to show up and shoot this video, basically I'm convincing my subconscious mind and I'm telling it to follow the rules, to follow my command, as the hypnotist was telling his subjects here, right? That, hey, your back is itchy, you're feeling cold, you're sick, right? And the subconscious mind of the subjects will receive that message and believe it, right? That is how you can trick your brain. You can train your brain to start believing things. You can train your brain to success. You can train your brain to failure. You can train your brain to achieve whatever it is desired. Whether you train your subconscious mind to fail, whether you train it to succeed, it's all within you. Now, understanding how these two work, the conscious brain and the subconscious brain. Now, as human beings, conscious brain, our conscious brain dictates everything we do. Our conscious brain is the captain of the ship. Our conscious brain tells us this is what we need to do. We shouldn't go there because it's dangerous, right? And the conscious brain protects us from that. But the subconscious brain will never argue with the conscious brain. If the conscious brain tells the subconscious brain that we're in trouble, subconscious brain is going to believe that, and it's going to come up with a mechanism to defend yourself. If the conscious brain tells the subconscious brain that, hey, we are safe, and then the subconscious brain is going to be able to comply with that and give you elements of safety, right? Now, if you want to succeed, if you want to achieve anything in life, even in prayers, if you're praying to God, you need to allow your subconscious brain to get involved for the most part. Feed your subconscious brain with the right information, with the right belief, and then your prayers will be answered. If you pray and you do not believe in your prayers, or if you pray and you do not relay that information to your subconscious brain, then basically that prayer is most likely not going to get anywhere. Now, how do you use this concept? How do you use this concept of the conscious brain and the subconscious brain to take your dream, your vision, and bring it to life? How do you manifest that desire that is within you to life, right? Now, understand that you have a talent. God has given you a talent, right? Understand that you have your conscious brain that tries to protect you in every way, and you have your subconscious brain, which is like a slave. It's like a submissive thing. It follows and does whatever you tell it to do, right? So if you want to succeed, learn to convince yourself, learn to convince your subconscious mind that you're already successful, that you're born to do this, that these are the things that you're meant to do in this lifetime, and then take the necessary actions to back the activity, right? Take, for example, Michael Jordan. I talked about him the other day, even Kobe Bryant, right? May he rest in peace. Now, these two great people, basketball players, they truly understood what the difference between these two things are, the conscious brain and the subconscious brain, right? They truly understood this thing and they used it to their advantage, and they used it to crush it in their industry. Now, knowing this, right? And actually, I'm reading this book because I'm trying to get a deeper understanding of what the subconscious brain is going to do and how it's going to help me. Understanding the science of how these two things, how these two brains, mind, work hand in hand will put you miles ahead, right? All the greatest inventions you see, all the things that you enjoy today, all started with somebody putting that thought into their subconscious mind, believing in it, and taking the necessary actions, right? So if you struggle to show up for yourself, just ask yourself, why am I struggling? Can I convince my brain? Can I convince myself, my subconscious mind, to show up today and then perform the task that it should? Right? You definitely can, but it's going to take practice before you can do that, right? So this is my message today. This is my message. Show up for yourself. It's not going to be easy trying to show up every single day, but it's something that you can convince yourself to try and do. If you can't show up, then just do what you have to do, right? So it's worth it. At the end of the day, you'll look back in time and you'll never have any regrets. As time goes by, you'll live life without regrets, knowing that you've applied yourself, you've put in the work, right? So this is all I have for today. Go out there, go crush it, stay blessed. And above all, I recommend you get a copy of this book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. This book is going to help you understand your subconscious mind, how you can use it, how you can convince yourself to succeed, how you can convince yourself to do anything that you want, and how you can be able to overcome all the struggles you have in life. You can heal yourself by simply understanding the power of your subconscious mind, right? You can do great things by understanding the subconscious mind, but it all starts with you wanting to be able to change. It all starts with you being able to show up. It all starts with you being able to experience the struggles of not wanting to show up and looking for answers and finding those answers, and therefore you be able to figure out ways to be able to excel. So thanks again. This is Felix, episode number 16. I look forward to speaking to you guys in my next video. This is all for now. Speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye. Boom.